Hi guys. Bannockty on Fleeing Nua Earth Galair. Very happy New Year to all yous in Irish. My voice is going, so yeah. Um Odd Fleeing Vasha Nua is another way of saying it. But more traditional Irish way would be to say Bannockty on Fleeing Nua Earth Galair. It's kind of happy New Year to all. Um and more experienced and better Gaeilgeoirs than me. That is a traditional Irish speaker. Someone who can speak as Gaeilge fluently can definitely let you know about that one. Just one sec, just want to make sure that I have everything. Oh, good. Oh, good. What I was going to do in this was just kind of go over all the good things that happened to me in 2025 and just kind of look at the year as a whole, what I'm grateful for, what I learned, and kind of the journey I've been on with you guys. So my goal was to get to 1,000 subs before the end of the year. I'm on nearly 1,100. So massive thank you to you guys. And I just posted the links there. So I have the links for the Buy Me a Coffee and the 12 Dips of December. That'll be active until the 5th of January. So please, if you haven't already, get your donations in. Or if you can't, that's fine. If you'd rather support my work and what I do directly, then you can go to Buy Me a Coffee. I was going to do a live video, but I'm not going to because it's different time zones everywhere and people will be chiming in. Anyway, let us know down below on this video what time it is where you were, how you celebrate the new year, and yeah, let us know how you're getting on. Hope you are all doing well, guys. And yeah, what a year it's been. My throat's gone as well, so I didn't really want to be doing a live because then people would be coming in with questions, which I definitely don't want to do in the new year. That's something I'm going to get done is a live video. We will do it whether you guys show up or not. I hope you do though. And if any time suits just to do a live video, do let us know. You can hear quite raspy. So I'm going to look at my favorite time and moments of 2025 and share it with you guys. And yeah, let me know yours down below, and let's get to it. So, so this is actually just looking at how I celebrated New Year's Eve last year in Bray Seafront. It was a good way of doing it as well. Show you now. I'll make this bigger. Just gonna go back there and make that bigger. Pop you up there. You can never see this screen, but it always gets in my way. There we go. There we go. Now we can make that full screen. Lovely. That's better. So yeah, just last year I went out on the 29th, 28th and 29th with my mate Noel, who was back from the UK. We went to Bray and we had a great time. I had a lot of meals and had a lot of fun as well. Went out then instead of New Year's Eve because he was busy and all my mates were busy. A few of them living abroad. Massive congratulations to my mate Ryan, who's getting married, and we look forward to that in the new year, or whenever the wedding is. Got to plan the stag do now. God, hope that doesn't get messy. But anyway, this was New Year's Eve celebrations. A bit premature, but for good reason. Bray Seafront. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Love that view. I never get tired of that view. And then it was all the lovely grub that we had. Please don't go back to the start because I spent ages trying to get this. Yeah, grand. I was hoping it wouldn't go back to the start because I went all the way back to my oldest videos. Just show you my highlights, my favorite moments. Another brilliant view of the wonderful Bray Head. Love Bray, one of my favourite spots in Ireland. Oh, all lit up as well. That's one of the best views in Ireland, has to be. There's my big ugly mug. Fresh, just cut out after fresh. Right, so we go back. Then, of course, we went out that night as well. A few points were had that night, a few too many. Bit of everything, really. There's my mate. That is a thing of beauty, though, isn't it? Nearly 5 months alcohol free, but I can still appreciate a lovely pint of Guinness and the fish and chips. Oh, it's to die for. Look at that. I actually didn't get the fish and chips that night. Oh, I got the smash burger. It's incredible, really good. If you're ever there, get the calamari for starter and get the fish and chips or the smash burger for the main, the house burger. Martello food is so good. And the company even better. So that was New Year's Eve anyway, the celebrations last year. And then takes us on nicely to some of my favourite moments. And I'm not going to show you highlights because that's from years gone by. I'm going to show you just this year. So my main moments. Alfie shown his patriotism. Yeah, and it just kind of highlighting New Year's Eve's gone by with a lot more booze, a lot more messy night too. This will just be highlighting it now in 2019, going into 2020. Lots of alcohol. Make it look like you're having a good time. This is the groom to be, so wish him well. Have to meet up and organise a chat, and a catch up. Wonder if that'll be the same face. He looks like what the fuck's going on here. That's raining in the new year. Definitely a lot messier in years gone by. I can tell you that much. Man, another year. Let's have a look. I do look back on it fondly, to be fair. In 2022, that was actually New Year's Day, and we all went for a swim in Cahor. It was lovely. January 1st, 2022. Our friend BK. And then 2023, going into 2024. Me and all with the cigar. Raining in the new year the right way. Anyway, enough reminiscing. Let's do some other reminiscing. So yeah, we started off the new year. the right way. First swim of 2025. Always got to be an important one. Before that, we went to see Nose for that too. Alfie showing his patriotism towards the American national anthem this time. Greg Bell, do you like that? All my American faithful. He's just the best, isn't he? We were watching Shameless. Yeah, I finished Shameless earlier this year, which is a big highlight. And Alfie obviously loved the American national anthem, Patriot to Ireland and America. What better way to start the new year than by scaring yourself? This movie was a good one, I really liked it. Really did. Creepy, gothic and creepy. Just like Johnny Depp movies, so his daughter's taken after him. Really well made though, and a lot of movies nowadays are shite, so it's good to see one that was well made. Scared the shit out of us, but was also a very good watch, to be fair. And of course, the first swim of the year, 2nd of January. I missed out the first day, but I got it in on the second. The sun shining down. It might be freezing, and I mean it's fucking freezing. But when the sun shines down on a cold winter's day and it's a nice clear sky, then I ain't comments to spare. You really just go, wow. There's no place like the southeast coast of Ireland. And there's Alfie in the background. We always try to feature Alfie where we can, and the sky. Ooh, lovely, really nice. Videos with the sun, the sea, and Alfie, and suspicious parents. The day down in Ballynooler, freezing, but oh yeah, look at that. Bit misty, but one of my favourite spots to go in all of Ireland. Check out the frost. Either I'm very brave or I'm insane. I think a bit of both. It sure is. One of my happy places, genuinely. Love it down there. Maybe cold, but a beautiful day indeed. And then looking at some less pleasant days that we soldiered on through. Me and Alf, always nasty, but we powered through. My little trooper. Alfie is my little soldier. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. We persevered, but not for long. Then discovery of Alfie's favourite song, Chris Isaak's with Wicked Game, or Chris Isaacs, sorry. He loves that song. He even started singing it when it was in a playlist. He knew the playlist and started singing before it came on. It was hilarious. Great voice on him as well. Look at him. And then when you come in and catch him, he's like, no, carry on, Alf, carry on. Ah, he loves to sing. Alfie the singing retriever. Especially when it gets to no, don't wanna fall in love. That's when he hits the high note. Oh, funny chat. And now explaining to him that he has to wait to get his treats. He can be a bit impatient sometimes. One treat is never enough. My mum explaining that his breakfast is cooking while he waits. Little petal. Our beautiful boy. He's the best. Keeps me sane. Oh, yes. 1 of January and one of the darkest swims. It's terrifying and it's cold. Thing about it though is it's nice and calm sometimes when there's less people there, which I love. And then that was before the swim, this was after. Yeah, there was a weather warning now for this day, but I usually play it by ear and it was fine. Beard's looking good in that one. There's no sunlight there. Yeah, you feel great after, but you don't feel great while you're doing it sometimes. That doesn't ever seem to change no matter how long I'm doing it. Then, of course, rugby season coming back. So I've actually coached quite a bit this year, but in terms of this season, the new season, I haven't coached as much. I'd like to get back into it in the new year, ideally. It's always good to see the lads doing their Bronco test. I've done so many of these, so to finally watch other people doing it and you don't have to suffer is a nice feeling. Believe me, I'm always on the receiving end of fitness, and now I get to actually coach them and make them do it, make them suffer. Can't make enough tributes to Alf. He is the best dog in the world, and I cannot be convinced otherwise. Ah, big happy head. What a beaut. Big puppy. That smiley head. I love him so much. What a beaut. And then this is one of the most beautiful days you'll see down on the Irish beach. Absolutely stunning. And this is around, like near mid-January. Check that out. Oh, what's going on? Sorry, one sec. It's just loading. Sorry, one moment. Yeah, so I just found a better way to go into all my short videos, just go from oldest to newest. And that's what we're gonna do. So share my screen again, show you a few of my favorite moments. Here we are. Just clear a layout. Look cockeyed. I always pull the worst facials when the day are here. Snayman scored a try against Leinster. Just have to show you this view because I just love it. Cahor. Problem is about going widescreen. That's all. Here we are now. Piorca, what a memory there. Major throwback. Yeah, and here we are, one of the nicest days. Incredible. The best boy. Ooh, look at that. That sun beating down on you is always amazing. Love the sound of the waves crashing. So it's just so pleasant. We were looking for porpoises. Stunning, isn't it? See if I can make the screen bigger. No. If I want to fly through them faster, then unfortunately I'll have to do this format, but you'd still appreciate look at it. Look at that. Beautiful. It's just the audio in the background, but a little Alfred appreciation. It's actually from one of my favourite channels before, Adam Wonders, the already autistic fellow that I used to watch, and I hope he comes back. Adam, if you're watching, or even if you'd like to do a collaboration in the new year, let me know. But this is an appreciation for the best puppy in the world. Ah, I'll get rid of the subtitles there. I would appreciate Alfie without the subs. Ah, yeah, look at him. The big pink belly as well. Yeah, look at him. He's such a big teddy bear. Giving him a big hug. Yeah, look at him. Such a beautiful boy. The look of contentment and love. Smile. Oh, little appreciation for Glendalough. Have to show you that one. Beautiful. That view is just stunning. I never get tired of that view. They call Wicklow the Garden of Ireland for a reason. Oh, look at that. You can still check out all these videos on my shorts if you'd like. I just thought I'd share my favourite moments, which is in this video, and highlight the best parts of 2025. Alpha always will feature heavily in them, of course. Good boy. Big cuddles. So cute. Gets away with murder because of it. Look at that smiley face. Very flexible as well as our Elfie. Oh, that's from my college project, but it's pretty cool, isn't it? Microcrystalline tests for analyzing adulterants used in, well, adulterants are bulking agents used in the cutting of cocaine. Some really cool crystal habits forming there. I was very happy with it. Showing another side to myself. This was actually we were doing Scott's test, which is for it's a presumptive test used to one sec, a presumptive test used for cocaine. So, in Nothing to Declare, when you see them pop in the bag and it should go from a pink to a blue color, you can see the pink layer forming. That layer is supposed to actually be down there, and there's supposed to be a pink layer forming on the top, which indicates that there might be potential cocaine there. And we were trying to see if we could get a reaction with adulterants that are used, so cutting agents, as opposed to cocaine itself. I never got my hands on the stuff, unfortunately. Would have got me through some of those sleepless nights when I was studying. But it damaged my health, though. Pretty cool, isn't it? And then that's gas chromatography, mass spectrometry. Got it in one GCMS. So you get a fragmentation pattern and you get elution time. Won't go into the boring details, but I could go on for ages about that. Found it very interesting, and in a subject that can be quite boring, that was fascinating. It was good to celebrate with my classmates. I had a great time. What a 4.5 years it was. On the points after. Having a few cigars with my mates. Alfie's first walk. I'll never forget that. He was so excited. The big floppy ears going everywhere. Ah, the hair everywhere. Big puppy. Look at that face. Spark's gotten a lot deeper. His voice was broken, but look at that face. Oh, he's just too cute. Look at him. Big baby. The little bark. Playing with his new Schlitter. Big teddy bear. Look at the big floppy ears blowing in the wind. Ah, he's de-weeding the garden the natural way. We bought him all these nice toys, but all he wanted was a stick. It's like retrievers everywhere. They always have their special stick. Watch them grow from boy to man. What abuse. Another lovely day. Playing with his favourite pals. He likes the sheep too, but the cows tend to play a bit more with them. So he does chasing with them. Sheep just kind of run away. They don't really play chasing. The cows were fascinated by him, and he was fascinated by them. Yeah. Bosom buddies. Sweetie. Our Gen Z soft, yes. With that good barbecue setup. My old job when I was in charge of the deep fat fryers. Bad idea. Appreciation for Cahor. Always. We got to do it. Lovely place. Definitely one of my favourite spots in all of Ireland. And it's only down the road. Many more scenes like this in 2026, I hope. In my natural habitat, bobbing along like Nessie. Donamar is another really good spot. See all that? That's been eroded away. The beach is getting completely eroded. So just go back like that tide is coming right up here now, and you're being cut off. It's almost impossible to walk down without hitting water immediately. And that has been made into a river that just flows into the sea, which I don't know how clean it is, but luckily there's not many farms around that area, so there wouldn't be much effluent coming, but the water certainly looked filthy. I remember it used to be stagnant. You could see a lot of baby flies and mosquito larvae going around, which did not look good. Smelled quite bad as well. Still a beautiful spot though. I know I'm not really selling it there, but look at the Hoff coming out. Fatal Hoff. Just maybe bob it along a little bit more. Coming into shore. Elf waiting for Mam to get back from the shop. Cutie. Look at him. Ah, great boy. Orca Horror appreciation. Oh, just that sunshine. It's a beautiful place. It really is. When the sun's out. Oh, look at that. Just go back there. Look at that. No better sight in the world. He ate out swims last year. Beautiful. And that is Cortown Wood. Another really good walk. A lovely spot with its own little secluded beach right along here. The cringy pout. Bit more of a grey day. No matter what the weather, it always makes me feel better going down here. So I do it as often as possible. More facial hair than the long walk. Yeah, it does. It kind of lures you into a false sense of security when you think the water is getting warmer and then it just drops. It plummets. And it's freezing. Big bush beard on me here. Trying to get back to those levels. See the rash there. I've been getting that again. Must just be the time of the year that it is. The cold seawater really plays havoc with my skin. Here I come. Tripping over myself. Can hear the crashing of the waves. It's quite bad. Weird goals. Need to get it more bushy this year. Ooh, that was a creepy one. Having more hair definitely helps on evenings like that. Yeah, just over a cold there as well and got 12 swims done. So there was a storm as well. There was lots of storms this year. It really was a year of storms. Mental. Global warming is really fucking up the planet. There's a little appreciation for Dublin just on the Liffey there, and it looks beautiful. In Samuel Beckett Bridge. There's the rugby tribute. The Six Nations coming up. I went over all my highlights. A year of reflecting. Look at the young face. Look at that face there, the scrum cap versus now. You wouldn't get the scrum cap onto this big head. Some of my top moments. Weaker beard though. Yeah. See the scraggly bits of hair. Especially here, you can see I'm trying to grow, but it's not working. Now it looks good. With the Barry Murphy Cup. That was when we played school against club, and it was a really good win. And I dislocated my finger, which is why it's out there, my little pinky. Some good times. Hoisted up in the line out. Anyway, one of the choppier swims of the year. Uh, Not the wisest idea to go on a day like that. Yeah, if you tell yourself it's lovely, you can kind of try and convince yourself, but it doesn't always work. You can see I've gotten better at shaving my head this year. I've been doing it a lot because it's just awkward having too much hair. How dark my hair is getting as well. Wonders for my complexion. And a rugby league appreciation with a lot more beef on me. Chunkier already. More mature looking though. Yeah, more rugby content incoming this year. So body's in bits, but my mind's still intact, thankfully. Oh, more energy to carry. But look at the state of the pitch. The grass was actually coming up over our legs. And then in this game, we were playing on a pitch at the back of a garage and our knees were all in bits. There was a big clump of grass at the end of the dead ball area. So we were thinking the ball's going to go dead and it landed in the big pile of grass. And the referee was like, I don't fucking know what to do here. Play on. And our winger got out and ran it back. It was me sprinting past backs, which I've been known to do on occasion. Good times, guys, good times. That pitch wrecked my knees. They were all cut up to bits after. Look at the length of that grass in Ireland. Like so many decent fields to play on, and we chose that one. Unbelievable. Big tackle there. Your man's legs were huge. There's the big grand final against our arch rivals. There's a video of that 2019 Rugby League Ireland grand final. There's the king, the OG. Look at that roll. Impressive. Try and get Alf to feature in as many videos as possible. Always brings the popularity up. Look at him go. Good lad. Trying to convince myself it was a lovely evening down in Morris Castle, near where I used to work. Some insightful moments. Appreciation for another field. Always got to get some lovely fields in there. It is Ireland after all. Do love my fields. Alfie singing the Irish national anthem this time. Ah, gotta love that. Look at him go for it. Oh, beautiful. He's so patriotic. Just as the Six Nations was starting. Oh, we just washed him. Always gets filthy straight after being washed. Just a retriever thing. Oh, another amazing evening. That skyline is just incredible. The first swim of February 2025. Bit more rugby, of course. The weather's picking up. Our new all-weather pitch, and this is out in Wanderers, who helped us out big time with pitches and lovely grounds. Played a lot of games out there. Few clips. We got a really good win in this game, over 70 points, seven. And Ross, one of the young fellas that shows up to train, and every week we got to reward him. We could put him on. He's not necessarily the most naturally gifted player, but he shows up to every train, and so I was delighted I could put him on. And he got his first try, and we were all delighted for him. Even the lads from my dad's old school, Drimna Castle, were delighted. Fellas we were playing against. It was a good year for rugby and the beach as always. There's there's Charlie, aka the Geordie cat. Our neighbours is a Geordie from Newcastle. He belongs to her, but he always used to come into the house before we had Alfie, and he was sitting up next to me when I was doing a project for college, and he popped in my bedroom window before, and Tom Cruise down, so I lifted him down, placed him on the bed. He was like a little fluffy pillow. Hope you're doing all right, Charles. Happy New Year, Shirley. Look at the little lug boots as well. Ah, he's a good cat. Changed my opinion of cats. Good to catch up with him. Catch up. Excellent rat catcher as well. More rugby. This was on a freezing cold evening when we were training. Always good to get out on a walk. Or training. Getting the balls ready. This was my first ever training that I led myself without any other coaches there, and became a bit of a shit show in the end. But we gave it a go. Alfie's new Schlitter. A Schlitter is a traditional ball used in hurling, an Irish national sport. With the stick. Big puppy face. Beautiful boy. He's a vicious beast. We are trying to play hot potato, so putting the ball on top of the hands. Yeah, scrunched face. Good boy. Look at him. Look at the anticipation in his little face. Good boy. Attacking me. Look at that. Oh, and the sun shining off the water. Oh, big puddle next to a puddle. Look at that. Magnificent. Spoiled for choice with beaches, really. Everywhere. Each as beautiful as the last. Oh, big sky at night, Shepherd's Delight. Red sky at night, Shepherd's Delight, but it's pink. Definitely pink, not red. Lovely. It's when it starts picking up weather-wise. Gets to about March. It looks nicer outside anyway. The water's still pretty cold though. Oh, but that view. That's one of my favourites of all time. The windmills, sun shining. Oh, incredible. Down by Old Barn. Look at that. Oh, magnificent. The Andrex puppy. Always catching bits of seaweed. When you start running, he starts sprinting after you. So cute. Appreciation for Vienna, one of the nicest cities I've ever been to. Beautiful place. And I'd go back in a heartbeat. Nice big points as well. Not that I'll be having them. Just a lovely, lovely city with great architecture. People weren't bad either, to be fair. Oh yeah, the lovely trip on the River Danube. There's an appreciation for Holland, where my family are from, Utrecht, and Den Bosch. That was the cathedral, and Den Bosch. Lovely. We actually were gate crashing a wedding, I believe. This is Camp Fucht. Camp Fucht will sound like the name, jeez. Really bad name for a former concentration camp, RIP. That's how it sounded to us anyway when my Dutch uncle pronounced it. Camp Vught. 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 So the late night dip with my bestie, always with me. Nobody ever gets tired of Alfie. Might get tired of me, but not him. Beautiful boy. Just sitting there being admired and adored. First time ever in the my first time in the Ashdown Park Hotel for a cup of coffee and a business meeting to discuss my future career. Then the coffee shop in Sandyford with Mama Bear. Really good cup of coffee, FYI, in South Dublin. Another choppy day with my bestie. Trying to roam with him again. Got all the foam. See? Went back to weightlifting multiple times this still this year. And then injury after injury. My body is fucked. Camp fucked. But yeah, have to just wait on doctor's orders now and hopefully, fingers crossed, I can go back in the new year. I tried anyway. Yeah, it was only 2 months off lifting weights, but needed to load the energy drinks to keep me going. Dipping my toes in advertising. It went well in the end. Benching 100 again for the first time in a while, which was pretty good going, considering the terrible shape I was in beforehand. Definitely worth a highlight. I want to get back to it again this year, 100%. Really push through those reps, in fairness. And then more, the dumbbells. Yeah, fingers crossed. Really hope I get the all clear from the doctor and then I can go back. So I don't fade away to nothing. I'm doing the cardio now, so hopefully I can go back to the weightlifting. The dumbbell flies are really good for getting that stretch in the chest muscles. One of my favorite ways to exercise when I'm doing chest day and upper body. Nice and slowly bring it down. Touch the weights gently, nice and slow. Get that real stretch. Survived it. And then one of my groups making friendship bracelets. It was a team building exercise. It was a little bit weird, but first time meeting Suzanne Power, and yeah, it was very eye opening. Really good meeting with her, and great person. Very warm and kind human being. Definitely felt better having met her. Better having met her. It was a fun exercise. Another windy, shitty day swimming and walking with my bestie. We braved a lot of bad days and stormy weather. Big happy head. You try and speak a bit of Irish as well. Yeah, it felt like spring had hit finally, and we were feeling better for it. The water was warming up. Yeah, it was over 1 week since I got in. That definitely makes you feel it more. Some dangerous days when I got in. Look at that. Oof, yikes. Where else would you rather be? Rather the weather was a bit better though. Me just offering a bit of advice on how to take the cold water plunge, which you can see plenty of that. And I'm happy to give any advice if anyone wants to know more about cold water swimming. I can only give my own personal experience and some basic science behind it, but Definitely can't recommend it highly enough. Here we are, showing my process. Gradually get each part in, brave those waves. Especially when the weather gets more mental, you got to be very careful. It's the odd wave. And see how I'm taking my time. It's just important to always get in when you are ready. Nobody else, only you. Looks like I died there, but I came back. The waves have been mental this year, though. Insane. I vanished for a little bit. Insane waves. Giving a bit more advice. Crazy waves this year, has to be said. They were huge. It feels great to actually get the head under, but the amount of times I've been saying it wasn't the wisest idea to swim in that, I go anyway. Um, yeah, just always be water safe, I guess, guys. Know your own limits. Oh, an appreciation for Wexford Town. Beautiful little trip through Wexford after meet my mate Oisin and Isabel. Particularly beautiful day on the bus down, marking the start of spring and then really going into summertime, which I always love that time of the year. There's all the beautiful flags, purple and gold. Oh, beautiful. Really nice. Sunny southeast in its finest. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Incredible. What a view. A few box squats while listening to the gorillas, trying to get some workouts done. I always like to pause as well and just sit at the bottom and then power through on the way up. One of my favorite squat variations. I always love doing it and speeding up the workout. Then a few Bulgarians, Bulgarian split squats. And now listening to MGMT. Love that band. Offering some advice on working out. And definitely lovely spring day. Can feel spring coming in now. The day's getting brighter and more beautiful. And there's no place like Wexford when that happens. There's no place like home. Oh, stunning. You can feel the weather changing. It was so nice. The hairy chest is out. Yeah, I got a lot of colds this year. Feeling very run down. Don't know what it is. A great walkway. Really nice walk to the beach. Yeah, weather has been insane this year. Very choppy. But when the sun's out, ooh, oh, I like it. Very windy. The turbines were kept busy. Look at that though. Lovely. The kingdom of heaven is open. Ooh, look at that. Another beautiful day. But I was smashed by the waves. It was like some old rugby player hit me in the ribs. Oh. And when you go on the shitty days, it just makes the sunnier days all that bit better. Lovely. A beautiful little face, as always. Look at the foot just there. Yeah, please, if you don't mind. Black chair. Ah, look at him. So adorable. The big floppy ears. The Ireland jersey on because the Six Nations was starting. What a beautiful weekend. Ooh, and taking up a lot of decking. Productive with Elton John. Alfie singing as always. I think this was the last game of the Six Nations against Italy. And Alfie, beautiful singing of our on the vein. And Ireland's goal. What a beaut. Good boy. He wanted her on the vein. Yeah, we went out walking and all kinds of weather this year, in fairness to us. Fair play to us. Some bubbles. He loved the bubbles. Look at that cute little face. Don't worry, they were dog friendly bubbles. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, the day I lost the sea shoe, RIP to the sea shoe. Got hit so hard by the waves. But look at that sky. Oh, they're beautiful. Sunny day. Some swims you do just want to get out of the way. They're too choppy and unenjoyable. But when that sun is shining, it's nothing like it. RIP to the seashell. Oh, I just live for days like this where it just looks incredible. So, hmm, oh, that sourdough ham and cheese toasty in the coffee shop was unbelievable. So good. The cup of coffee's amazing and the food's great too. Even if the price is a little bit expensive, you're kind of like, if the food's great, I don't mind. And that food was amazing. In fairness, getting Herbie up and running, that machine always gives me grief, no matter what time of the year it is. Always a relief when he starts. Ah, look at that. The evolution of our beautiful puppy. Good boy. Small he was as well versus how big he got. Such a beautiful boy. Big smiley head. But he'll always be our big puppy. Yes, Torre Vieja for my dad's 50th. How drunk I am. My cousins and my brother. Good times. Looking very lean for Mallorca in 2023. Yeah, it's beautiful there in fairness. Went on holiday with my brother. Had a really good time. Nice relaxing holiday. And in the Mediterranean for a change, the Irish Sea, the Atlantic. More rugby coaching as the weather's starting to brighten up. Back in the gym, trying to get something done. Oh yes, the 40 foot in Dunleary. Love jumping in there. Great day this was with my mates when I stayed up with them in Dublin. Wait for a splash. Me and Dennis taking the plunge. It's mad because I used to be so self conscious that I wouldn't have done anything like that, even when I was in much better shape. Whereas there you can see I'm quite chunky at that stage. Like even look when I get up. So it's good to not be as self-conscious that we swam over. Really good day that was, in fairness. And our mate got in and went the wrong way. The fella holding the camera. Ah, Alfie smiling. Ah, look at him. Big happy head. Big cuddly head. Ah, beautiful boy. Rugby prep for the big game. My job to coach the forwards. Never easy. Discussing heads up rugby. Not even March yet, jeez. The amount of videos I posted, one after the other. Beautiful day. Weather really started to pick up. And I swear these are different days where I'm swimming, not just filming myself on the same day, one after the other. Just getting as many as I can and then uploading them. Be some effort to do that. It'll be harder to do that than to actually go swimming. Oh yeah, look at that. Ballinoola in all her glory. Beautiful. What a lovely day. Hmm. Spent with the most beautiful boy. My brother popping his head out. What a lovely day. Ooh, so many days spent at the beach. Coffee with my brother and my dad. First time we met in 2025, actually, all together in Buglody. Alfie's favourite song, Dragostea Dente. He's even singing it while the bone is in his mouth. ah. He loves. Oh. The voice of an angel. The best singer. Trying to fix up the auto mower. I thought I'd post a few videos to help anyone out because it's such a challenge to fix that yoke up. So any help I can give, hope you appreciate it because it's a fucking disaster. Took me ages. You can check that out if you want. There's Mama Bear. Getting the rust off and screwing it all back together. Singing a few Indian tunes with a pint of Guinness. And my first, yeah, looking back fondly on alcoholic moments, my first ever Irish coffee, and my last, by the looks of it, wasn't bad though. And going through Arklow, the beautiful Avoca River, lovely. Old Bond Beach, yeah, first time in 2025 going down here. Been loads of times, but it was our first time. We haven't been as often this year. Been a lot of flooding, so couldn't get down for it. It was nice, really nice. And Alfie loved it. Some boy. Calmer trek down to Morris Castle Beach. Much quieter day. Another beautiful day. Very shallow, Morris Castle. Lots of sandbars everywhere. It Grad Ireland, where I met the wonderful Diana. Hope she's doing well now. And then we went on a date shortly after. I also ran into my brother's old bully, dickhead, giving him grief. I probably looked like a complete psycho. Then at a game, went to see the Outlands lads as we beat Jared's in Donnybrook. Had a great game. We did really well. It was actually the Aviva, sorry, D4. D4. That was probably a colossal waste of time. Didn't really meet anybody at Grad Ireland, to be honest. People ask me if I wanted to go back studying again. What a fucking waste, you know? Kind of like, well, I'm here to get a job, not to study again, you know? Seemed like such a waste of time. And even the guy I met up with about a job said it was a waste of time. It was worse this year than last. So, but hey, I went to everything I was told to go to with the occupational therapist. So that's all you can do. And just admiring the lovely Dublin 4, D4. Beautiful day it was. There's the Aviva, home of Irish rugby. It was a great day for a rugby game, to be fair. Lovely day. And they won, kept a clean sheet as well. Proud of the boys. Just scream and go with them. Played really well that day. Was our junior team sitting through a seminar in Wexford College of Further Education about getting another job, doing more courses. and first ever pint of Murphy's Stout, and the last. It was delicious though, to be fair, but yeah, I can't be doing that now. That was for the coaches' night out. We had our own night out, and it's great to meet up with everybody. Fozzie, Niall, Jack, and Neve, Connor as well. Poor Connor, forgetting him. A really good group of people, and a really good bunch of coaches. I was delighted when I was asked to coach by Fozzie. He was a lovely fella, Samoan. And they're great people, Pacific Islanders. I really have a lot of time for them, to be honest with you. They're great people. Murphy's was pretty good. Yeah, and Ireland were playing their last game against Italy in this one. It was France actually. Sorry, they played France and got annihilated. So drowned my sorrows, and then I drowned myself in the sea. Came back. Sometimes a dip at the sea. That's the only thing that you can do for it. Best thing for it. I'm easily impressed. When you live in Ireland, you can't expect the sun to shine every day. So we go regardless. It's kind of poking its head out there. The hair and the beard are looking good though. You can't count on the Irish rugby team, but you can count on the weather being somewhat decent. The football team did us proud. Nearly cried so many times after that game. But there you go. What better sight to take your mind off it? Lovely evening. I love that little spot, little river. Lovely. Then Tinnaburn, first time 2025. Another beautiful beach, but not always the most accessible if the weather's not great, and the weather hasn't been great this year, unfortunately. Apart from summer, which we'll get to soon. Summer, I reminisce about that summer already. We did have a really good summer. Beautiful. What a day. So nice. Getting insightful again. The weather picking up. Starting to get into April now. I got the pet a lamb. Oh, this was a goal, a life goal achieved. How could I forget this? Ah, look at this. This made my day. To pet a little lamb. And I swear to you, I haven't eaten that lamb since this because I was like, no, I made a connection. I've petted one now. I can't. Can't. Look at this. Yeah. Ah, such a good moment. Telling everybody how I couldn't eat lamb for Easter dinner ever again since that moment. Oh, some of my brilliant kicking. Johnny Sexton, eat your heart out. Ooh, there's an even better one. Or from the beach. The lads were so supportive of me when I got that kick. But the next one's even better. Oh, magnificent. This was the prep for the big game. We were all working hard, running loads of team drills before, whipping them into shape. Cupping the rug. He's probably sick of me annoying him at this stage. Good boy. Ah, fire on his feet. A really good Patrick's Day off La Padre kind of ditch with Diana. Been on more dates this year than any other. Five. So it's been a good year for dating. What better day to do it than St. Patrick's Day? Off La Padre. Spent in Naries. There she is. Pura vida. Met lots of Americans that day, of course. Also located the cheapest point of Guinness in all of Wicklow, Tarshays. See, just over a cold again. I'm not making this up. I got more colds this year than I think I've ever gotten before. Maybe the sea swimming's not good for you, or maybe it's when you drink too much. Probably that. I'm on my way, and I mean business. The lovely walkway down to the beach. Never looks the same, does it? It always looks different. Always seems like forever when you're walking down. But well worth it. Oh, Lá Féile Sheila. When the sun's out, it just makes it look 10 times better, 1,000 times better. There's my brother and Alfie, my other brother. Oh, love that view. Didn't get a swim done on this day. Bad stuff, Dan. Naughty, naughty. But did admire the view. What a view it was. Just over there, the fried egg sun, as I call it. Looks like a fried egg. Oh yeah, I didn't get one done for Patrick's Day. I got one done on this day. That's that's what happened. I was all good. Yeah, there we are. I got one done the day after St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, sure was nicer than Paddy's Day. Beautiful day in Dublin, around Stillorgan, on my way to coaching. going through the going through the game plan, watching ourselves back. It was a great win, though. It really was. Such a shame how that league ended for the lads. Just blatant cheating. There's my moment to shine. Just look at the curl on this kick. I was very impressed with it. I brought it back in. Oh, look at that. Way too proud of myself. This was Alfie's first ever time in Curracloe Beach, best beach in Ireland. Oh, I love it down there. We had to highlight this moment. This was a big moment. Love Curracloe. Such a nice beach. Yeah, Curracloe is magnificent, to be fair. I always love going there when I can. Summertime, I'll definitely make a trip. Lovely. Me just laughing weirdly. Monumental day. And I had to go for a swim afterwards. Best beach in Ireland by a mile. Me doing CPR when I learnt my basic first aid, listening to the Bee Gees as I was doing it. It works. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Ah, ah, ah. It worked. Definitely worked. Getting some supplies for the new door. Another evening dip. There I am. There Alfie is. Putting in the new door. I had to use the drill bit. Got it home eventually, thankfully. Knuckles were all bloody after it, but we got it done. It was a good year for DIY. Fixed that, fixed the coffee machine and the automower again. Another day at the beach. Our beautiful lunatic. He always nips at your hands, but we haven't the heart to give out to. Oh yeah, my first rugby game of the season and last. It was a good day, you know. It was good to get out with the lads and have a few pints afterwards. But yeah, body was feeling it afterwards. But yeah, my little cameo appearance out in Nice this year. There we are, representing Gory. Getting a nice Burger King afterwards. Just look at how bad they were afterwards. That's just the cuts and scrapes. Never mind all the other pain I was feeling. Oh, it was on a grass pitch as well. The joys of rugby, all right. And this was the perfect recovery. The sun was coming out and it felt like summer. Feels like summer. Once April comes in, you can really feel it start to heat up. Oh. My legs were stinging so much after that. Salt water's great for it, but it also stings like a bitch. This was a very good day to get out with the lads and do the seven splits. Just a bit of a laugh, you know. I'm still in bits after my own game, but trying to look professional. It was a final send off for some of them. Their last ever rugby with the school. Beautiful day for it as well. So a busy year for rugby all in all. trip around Corktown Wood. Lovely day. Couldn't cross. He was nervous about going across that bridge. Cutie. More rugby training, defensive drills. Had to explain that so many times to them. More from the lab, Dan's lab. Look at that. Beautiful. Sometimes chemistry can be a beautiful thing. More swims. My brother's birthday swim. Wishing him a happy birthday. Alf literally got a fish alive. Good boy. Trying to get it off was a challenge. Never gets a peaceful moment, poor Alf. When you're that beautiful, you have to be on camera 24/7. Ah, my new friend. Mother's Day, celebrating the big day for my mammy. Camera's a little close. Doing a few more courses. 1st of April. Got a lot of free wood, firewood that is, and then a lovely swim after. Yeah, Amadon Ibron indeed. Lots of sea swimming was done in 2025. Many doctor's appointments as well, of course. All my free wood. We're almost all through it already. It's almost all gone. I have to still find more. Oh, you see the weather just pick up so much. Going from winter to spring and then to summer. Down here, it's just incredible. Showing you another field. As the weather picks up, it's just so good. Really is beautiful. I was out in shorts. Chatting to the horses. Always chatting to the farm animals. The sheep down up the field. Looks great now. Autism awareness day. And the fellow who helps me, my therapy pet. He's the best boy. Yeah, he really is man's best friend. Such a good boy. Helps me out so much. Getting more supplies for the auto mower. Oh, a lot of maintenance, trust me. Be fun putting them out now this year. Just as the weather was starting to pick up as well, the sea got a lot choppier. Crazy. Another trip to the hardware store for more tools. Another trip to Carricklow. Alfie's second trip. He loved it. Bit windier though that day. There he is. He sure was. One choppy day. My new skill saw. The neighbour's dog won't shut up. The skill saw will be getting used on him. It is an absolute beast, to be fair. He loves just watching the tractors and savaging us. Savage. We all love seeing him go mental, don't we? What a beauty. Big happy head. It's your big beautiful face. The mower finally came out and started working until 2026. We have to get more upgrades for it. There he goes. Harvey rides again, chopping through more wood. Seems like it never stopped. The dog never stopped barking either. The neighbour's dog is just a pain in the arse. Squishy face. Oh, yeah. It felt like being in Dubai this summer. It was absolutely amazing. I know I say it all the time, but it really was. Great summer. or admiration for Wexford. A really good county, to be fair. Beautiful weather. Greatly appreciated. Look at that. Alfie having a little fit. That's so peaceful. You can just hear the farm animals, the birds. So warm. That time of the year. Certainly was a perfect day for a swim. So good. It really is the best natural meditation, honestly. Nice walk along Kilmore Quay. Lovely view. What a view. The shipyard looks really good. Love around there. Beautiful. Connecting the Automore. Challenge and a half. Tinnabarn looking amazing again. What a view. And then our favourite fail. No words needed indeed. Just another beautiful day in paradise. Always better with Alfie. My Tash. The weather really started picking up around this time too. Just had to swim. Oh, what a summer we had. Magnificent. Little pencil Tash. Never gets too thick for me, the Tash. Unfortunately, walking Cherrywood after my ultrasound. It was a boy. I have a son. I gave birth earlier this year. How did I forget to mention that? First man to give birth. I said it to the nurse and she started laughing. The little Filipina. She laughed and said it'll be a miracle. Just talking about the ultrasound. No biggie. My son was born. Mm, beautiful Tinnaburna, everybody. Never get sick of the beach down here. Never. All year round. It's just incredible. Do wish it was summer now looking back on this. It's gonna be a cold few months. But we'll see. We'll soldier on. This is when the Champions League was on. He was singing that as well. He loves watching the football. Fixing that side gate, it took a while, but we got there in the end. Then off to the beach to celebrate. Love that puddle. Alfie taking over the passenger seat. Didn't have the heart to move. Yeah, this was 8 o'clock. It's incredible. It gets dark now at 4 o'clock. That's right, four. And this was 8 o'clock. If you can believe it, in Ireland. Like Alfalfa from the Little Rascals with that. You are so beautiful to me. What an evening. Magnificent. Our first and last shuttle run session. Actually, we did more. We tried to do more, but we gave up pretty quick. And you hear us at the end, coughing up a lung, dying after. And then one spooky late night swim in winter. Thing of the past now, but they never were. I I kept doing it. Creepy, very creepy. Yeah, the calm just before one of our many storms. Yeah, geez, we walked miles this year as well. Looking for bar chicken wings. Taking joy in the fact that I don't have to swim in the cold and dark. And then a trip around Marley Park. Ah, used to be my closest park when I lived back in Dublin. Love it. Always makes me feel good. Very nostalgic. There's Tick Knock. It's like something from a painting, isn't it? A Van Gogh painting. All the rapeseed looking beautiful. Ooh, look at that. Playing with the stick. Loves a stick. No matter how many toys you get a retriever, they'll always go back to their stick. I know I'm not alone in that. I tested the autumn mower again, and in a rain jacket in the middle of summer. Swimming in the rain. Swimming in the rain. The weather can just change like that in Ireland. It's insane. The rain just picked up so much. Never stopped us. He loved that toy we got him, but he ripped it to shreds in no time. Didn't want them choking on him. Proudly guarding it. Ooh. Look at him. Big happy head. Easter Sunday. Down at the beach. Every day is down at the beach. More shuttle runs. We were dying after these ones. In a heap. I finished earlier, that's why I'm on the ground. Not feeling too hot after them. Look at that. And then the weather just changes like that. Torrential rain. Insane. Can never predict it. Yeah, yeah. My third time out with Diana, the beautiful 40-foot Weatherspoons in Dunleary. And unfortunately, it didn't work out after that, but that was nice to see her. And what a beautiful day. Unfortunately, my mate Noel lost his mum, Deborah, this year. It hit us all hard. Obviously, him the worst, but I'd only met her earlier in the year, and then she looked fine. Next thing, she was dead. Like that, it was quite sad. It put me in a downer, especially after things didn't work out with Diana. So a bit of a turning point, I have to say. This day, I probably shouldn't have gone out drinking afterwards, but I did. What a day, though. A calm day for once. There we go. It was a great year for swimming, to be fair. Nice and calm there. Just take the plunge. Really confused the poor little fella. That was his blankie when he was a puppy. Little petal. Loves it. Cute paws. Best fella. The big happy head. Real tropical sound in the sea. Gonna pause it there for a sec, guys. Yeah, then we get to another glorious day in the sunny southeast to show you here. Beautiful weather. Real tropical as well. My favorite thing to do all year round. Donamore. We love the views from Donamore, especially in the summer. It's so nice to go down there. Oh yeah. The alfalfa head was there many times. Always trying to get the skyline in. Beautiful views. That was the nicest day for swimming and so far in the year. I gave it that. Got my seal of approval. Great views, really good views. Love Donamore. What a spot. Old Barn as well. I haven't been to Old Barn that much this year. Must get back in the new year. Alf certainly loves it. Beautiful evenings. Oh, another glorious day. Just hearing the birds tweeting and the sun shining makes my day. Just walking on the roads feels magical. And I mean that genuinely. It's actually just too nice. Nothing can go wrong. Glorious. Really glorious. Alfie's first proper swim. Definitely worth highlighting. And I got him in. Alfie learned to swim this year. Gradually. He wasn't happy at first, but then he realized I can do this. And he backed himself. The little hop. Look at him go. Such a proud moment for me and for Alfie, of course. Being a retriever daddy, I can't wait till they get in swimming. Oh, he found his favorite sea stick as well. Tropical looking. Beautiful day. Look at him go. The little doggy paddle. Ah, caught a wild species. The Outlands Awards night, where we got to meet Max Deegan and eat lots of pizza. Big happy head, Bit choppy for Elfie in that day. Hmm. Still, when the sun's out, it's amazing. That's all joined up with the sea now. So that's a proper river running out to the sea. It looks mad. Water, I don't think was that clean, so I'm a bit dubious. That would all get very stagnant and stay still, not very nice. Lovely view though. And we were down there all over summer. It was incredible. Amazing view. Yeah, they only put the new walkway in this year, which is it's mad thing. We used it a lot. In many ways, this year flew by, but it also stayed still. It was a very slow year. What a view, though. Oh, down there all the time over summer. Oh, I miss summer now. I really miss summer. I think Alfie does too. What a day. Charles Bronson ahead of me. Heading straight in, taking the leap of faith. Oh, never get tired of that view. Oh, lovely. Poor Greenfinch being ganged up on. Poor little fella. Hmm. El Sargento Celeste Irlanda. There's a reason I did it in Spanish. Beautiful. So nice. What a summer we had. Throw back in the gym. Always grateful when the sun comes out. Oh. Then we found a cuttlefish. Watch up. The cuttlefish. So cool. That was a great find. My gown and train. Walk with Alfie's pal Bear. We were blessed with the summer in fairness. Really nice. I was wearing flip flops when walking, looking like an Aussie. What a beautiful day. The cow dog herding his cows. What a good boy. Beast, are you okay? Ah, such a good boy. Look at him trying to lick the cows. Ah, such a good boy. Mm, they don't know what's going on. Oh, Vieja again. Car cliff walk again. Oh, many walks were had this year. Such a good spot. Made even better by Elf. Even at night. Oh, the wonderful Sugarloaf was incredible. Beautiful view. What a view. Magnificent. Never get tired of this. What a day that was. Oh, incredible. And the side gate finally hanging. Not perfect, but my knuckles were in bits after when it was up. Have the blood to prove it. Or even alcohol many times. We don't need to talk about that again. Beautiful skyline. Trip to Wexford with my mate Oisin. Few points, few too many. Shouldn't have gone. Ended up feeling in quite a bad way after these, now I have to say, which is when I kind of start thinking about getting sober properly. Even though it was a lovely day, I felt really depressed after. Did not feel good. But look at Wexford looking amazing. So good. Beautiful. Mm, Here's my bus. Lovely day. My mate Oisin. When the moon shines down, it's so nice. Look at that. What a night. And the sun's still being out. Incredible. So good. Oh, look at the clarity of the water. So tropical. Looks lovely. You can see all the predators coming into Irish water. Wow. Magnificent. So Alfie having a little break dance. Gee, what a beast. Best boy. More chopping board. Why not? Back to Morris Castle. Used to go there all the time after work. It was lovely. Beautiful little spot. Everywhere just looks so good in summer. Really does. It's when I start really realizing that I wasn't looking after myself, smoking and drinking, not watching myself properly, high blood pressure, and then I start realizing I really have a problem. I was worrying. But this was still swimming every day, not looking quite like Daniel Craig. Still enjoy the swims. Glorious. Yeah, I can't wait for it to come back, to be honest. It's making me sad even looking at it now. Just want the summer to be here already, please. The pink moon. Incredible. Good boy. Messing between my feet. More courses that I was doing, trying to get prepared for work and just sitting outside chilling. Beautiful Wexford. Gory Main Street. Enjoying a few scones while Alfie watches his favourite treat. He loves scone. Hurdling the waves. Going for a little walkies. Autistic and different, something which I find is the worst symptom of autism. But just gotta look at the good times now, the happy memories, the beautiful weather, the lovely sunny walks. That's what I want to look at. Happy times. And this, the beautiful sea. Nowhere I'd rather be. I'm not even lying when I say that. It's so good. I wouldn't rather be anywhere else. It's incredible. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Take me back. Take me back. Oh, nice. The poor man getting stuck in the sand. We got her out eventually. Just another fail, but it makes me so happy. I always appreciate the skyline. Playing with a stick again. He doing some gardening, Alfie distracted me, which I welcomed. Definitely. Lots of gardening. Trying to get insightful again. I found the cool looking caterpillar while doing the neighbour's grass. Always happy to help a neighbour in need. Putting down new planks too. I was kind of lying there because it wasn't certainly good. There were moments, where I was feeling down, even though the weather was beautiful and everything was nice outside. But look at that. That can but help make you feel happy. It definitely did. The grass looking really good too. I was so happy getting it in shape. It looked so nice. Like a carpet. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's actually making me feel a little bit sad because I'm reminiscing, thinking, why can't it be like that now? But I'm sure it will be soon enough. We'll get it looking good again. It's actually Sergio, and my apologies. And first time seeing a woodpecker. It's cool, isn't it? So cute. Certainly did need a bath. Sergio, not Alfie. When I started driving again, what a moment. Give a retriever a stick or a tennis ball, and they're so happy. The woodpecker's back. There he is. More training for me. and then just talking about that, roasting afterwards. You can check all them out if you want. A lot of workplace conflict that I was talking about. When I started kind of going down a little bit, but then I came back in fairness, finished the deck, and we spent the whole day doing it. Always love an evening stroll with Elf, of course. May was a great month in fairness. RIP to Kev, former neighbour of ours who passed away. Always gave us his ride along. He was a legend. You know, yeah, best of friends. Mhm. Mhm. There we go. Teaching him to fetch his stick. There we go. Clever boy. Playing a bit of rugby. Always a beautiful day at the beach. Saying it's posting our men's mental health day just to help everybody there who's lost, with advice about drinking and not drinking. Giving them a bit of scone. Doing more weights again. Trying to anyway. It's when I started doing my weight loss journey and then had to stop because of a tragic incident. Found myself on a bridge, unfortunately, but contemplating the main of life. Mm. There's a multitude of reasons. But as you say, I'm going to try and keep this happy. This is when I was preparing to start the job that I'm in now, getting a few courses done. And I was losing weight, it was annoying, it was frustrating. But these things happen. Was getting the steps in, I was losing weight, and it was going well. My pal, the Saint Bernard, I love that dog. She's a beauty. She's an absolute beauty. Love her to bits. I always say hello to her when I'm going by. There he is with his favourite sea stick. Here he comes again. Starting my my workouts done and I was losing weight. Well, wasn't to be, sadly. And then doing a bit of bits and pieces for work. Look at that. So cute. And then do my interview, getting all the prep done. Did a few interviews, but didn't get too lucky with them, unfortunately. Alf enjoyed his brush. Good lad. Sweating after a workout. I was making good progress, but messed it up, sadly. I was out with my mate O'Shane, and this was the night when I was at the bridge. Unfortunately, I don't really want to talk about the bad stuff too much. Just remember the good stuff, you know. It's always good though to get out to Wexford and have a good day. Shouldn't have drank though what I did. Walked all the way down to Cahor. Hired another field. Tried to fix the strimmer. Was a nightmare. You ever try and fix it again in the new year? Need new ball bearings and different pieces for it. And there's the best lad. What a view. Wearing Crocs again. Me and Mama Bear going for a dip. Lovely moment. Won't talk about that stuff. Just mentioning some special subscribers who came up because I wasn't making much headway for a long time, and then all of a sudden I started making loads of new subscribers. See, down 2.2 kilograms, but then at the start mirtazapine, and unfortunately it slowed it down. There's the sheep. Bah. Saying hello to the cows, as we always do. Getting another brush. Such a handsome boy. Good boy. Freshly shaved. So yeah, I was actually positive and I was making good headway, but yeah, then obviously the shit happened. Alfie helped me get my steps in. Wandering, getting some more steps in. Chat with the sheep. Seeing the Arctic terns. We got rid of the reserve now because they're coming back, thankfully. Please, God, it stays that way. Yeah, 9:15, still bright outside. Wow, incredible. Flittered myself in a walk through all Baln. Yeah, oh, it was nasty. Trip to the vets, more driving. A beautiful day. A great day. Look at that. What a summer we had. It was wonderful summer, to be fair. Beautiful summer. So bright. Sandy face. Sugarloaf again. Bit of music to enjoy. The wonderful summer. I was down in Cahar every day without fail. Got me out of a very rough patch, just cycling down there, swimming and walking afterwards. Love it. Can't wait to do it again next summer. One of my brother's favorite songs, this. Poor fellow was dying in the heat, God love. Mo, but that's one of my favorite songs in the world. Love it. The Mardinger, that was delicious. Ah, cutie. Oh, big tomato head of me. Wonderful Glendalough. Beautiful spot. Uh, big happy year. There's the flak, y'all. Summers were spent the right way. Puppy love indeed. What a summer. Great summer. Lots more videos. More from Moby. Oh, great song. Wonderful song. Yeah, only a 500 there, which is mad. And then let's see if we can get to it now. I have to go in now and celebrate the countdown. It's nearly on now, so I want to get that countdown done with my family. More work shenanigans. Yeah. Fuck it. Guys, I'm gonna leave it there because like there's so much more moments like this I could share. Very happy New Year. Rannoch D and Vlain Nua Ora Galer. Very happy New Year, guys. My throat is killing me, so I'm not gonna talk anymore. Um I'm gonna leave it at that. What a year it's been. These are the happiest moments from it. And I hope you all had a really good year. All right, slán go fóill. See you.